Professor Mervat from Egypt is a member of the board, the executive committee of the African Heritage Association, AFRA, but not the elected president of AFRA.
Hello everybody who loves electrophysiology from Africa and all over the world. It's my pleasure to become the president of the African Heart Rhythm Association. Thank you, my exco of AFRA. Thank you, Dr. Amy Boni, for choosing me to become the leader in these next 2 years. My mission and vision is to make Africa a brilliant continent for electrophysiology.
AFRA did not organize General Assembly to elect a new president. I am the acting president of AFRA. I can't decide to choose the new president. This is not the rule. This is not the constitution of AFRA, or the constitution of any serious democratic organization. So, Professor Mervat autoproclaimed the new president of the AFRA without election, without democratic procedure. This is the shame of Africa, because African people love to do things as not usual, as not democratic. And when scientists in such high level of education mimic African presidents who love to be autocratic, to be anti-democratic, to be dictators, when the dictature comes in the science, this means that Africa doesn't have a future, a good future. This is a shame. I just want to put all the world in touch of the fact that in Africa, in the cardiology field, in this Pan-African Association called African Heritage Association, who was created in 2020 in Nairobi with a General Assembly who elects me as president. This association is born from the Task Force on Sudden Cardiac Death of Pan-African Society of Cardiology, PASCAR. And this task force was created by me in 2011 in Kampala. Since then, we did a lot of things, but unfortunately, I am almost the unique scientist researcher in this organization who publish paper regarding the state of the art of African management, African epidemiology on arrhythmia in Africa. You can go in all research bibliography, Medline, Google Scholar, and other. When you search African data on arrhythmia, on sudden cardiac death, that was published by the Pan-African Society of Cardiology, PASCAR, or African Heritage Association, it's always Amy Boni as the main investigator. Even when in few, the first author was another colleague, Amy Boni was always the man who lead this project. Why? Because African scientists don't like research. Professor Mervat doesn't have any publication. She don't know how to publish, even to search paper where there has co-author in PubMed. She don't know.
Good evening, Boni. I would like to get a copy of the page of the paper where my name was. It was in the JAC about, I think it was about the arrhythmia service in Africa. Can you send me the first page only? Or tell me which, the subject and the date. Just if you give it a voice note is enough for me. If you have it and you can send it to me, it will be perfect.
Hi Mervat, how are you? Please, may you allow me to send you this paper tomorrow morning, please, because I'm preparing a Zoom meeting right now, so that I will not have a time to looking for that paper. But it's not so difficult for me to find it. But please, if it is not late tomorrow morning, I will do it. Okay, let me know. Thanks.
She don't know how they can be the president of a research organization, because African Health Association is a research and educational organization. All these ESCO members who contribute in this illegal action didn't do anything during 3 years. Even the Secretary General, the Treasurer, the Vice President, nobody, apart from few seminar, few webinar. But the research, which is the main part of such organization, they can't. They didn't. They don't know. And they was upset that I used to do this observation. Because without research and development, without research, you can't be developed. Without research, we can be leader in the world. This leadership competition in the world, where we see that many countries in other continents publish a lot of work regarding COVID-19, for instance. Africa came with less than 1% of all population in COVID-19, although we had material. In African Health Association, I always incitated people, young people, to publish our data on COVID-19 linked with cardiovascular diseases such as arrhythmia, hypertension, sudden cardiac death. But nobody. That's why Africa remains the last continent in terms of development, in terms of research and development. Government allocate less than 0.5% of their budget in the research. How you can be developed with such a rate amount of funds for the research? But politicians don't pay attention on this part, on this sector of development, because scientists can't incite politicians to do that, because they don't like research. And now, the American Heart Rhythm Association decide to deal with an illegal fraction of Afra. That is the problem of Africans. Africans don't like democracy. And Western developed country, like France, like USA, like to deal with an illegal representative from Africa, because they know that they will have a relationship that only advantage them and not African population. Health Rhythm Association is not a serious organization willing to deal with illegal Afra members, illegal executive committee. That is the problem that the young generation of Africans have to keep in mind, that they should be people who like to be organized appropriately. People who respect institutions, rules, constitution. To work with Western organization in the same level of legality. That is the unique future of Africa. Thank you.